Welcome to all our Roulette Facts YouTube viewers as well as members from our Facebook page and Instagram channel. My name is Frankie, aka Blackjack Hammer, and today guys we bring you another brand new roulette prediction software video. As you know, I've been reviewing these roulette prediction tools lately, and I just want to verify if they're legit or if they're a scam so you don't waste your time. So let's get into it. Alright guys, this latest predictor is called the Karls Roulette software predictor, and the way it works is you input the last winning number, and then it will pop up two numbers, and you will bet those two numbers but with the neighbor numbers of 3 on each side. My bankroll is starting out at 1,009 Qs with 77 cents. As you can see, Q stands for quetzales. That's the currency in the Central American country I'm in. But to make it easier for you guys, as you see on the right hand side of the screen, my bankroll is $132 USD, which is equivalent to the 1,009 Qs with 77 cents. And I have the graphics throughout the entire video for you. In full disclosure guys, I did start betting with this roulette prediction software prior to this video. I actually started out with 500 Qs, which is about $70 USD. And the reason I did that was because this website gave me 500 Qs for free. So I started using that and got it all the way to 1,009 Qs with 77 cents. Alright, let's get started with our first bet. The winning number is 33. We're going to input that into the roulette predictor software. It's telling me to bet 2813 with the neighbor numbers of 3 as I change it. The only tweak I'm going to make to this after I add the numbers is to input the 0 as a safety net. As you can see, 14-cent bet, 2813 neighbor numbers, 43 cents on 0. Why? Because the 0 will come up when you least expect it. Total bet of $2.22. 35, 19, 4, 25, 27, 7. All neighbor numbers of 0 in the last 13 spins, and that's why I bet on it as a safety net. That's the only tweak I'm going to make for this session. Let's see what the winning number is. It's 30. That's a win. That's $5. All right. I'm going to input it in the software, and it's telling me 21 and 14 with the 3 neighbor numbers on each side, which I'm going to do now. And guys, I'm going to add, of course, the 0, as I always say, 1 Q, which is 14 cents on the 2114 with the neighbor numbers of 3, and 3 Qs on the 0, which is about roughly 43 cents. Total bet of $2.22. Guys, we will be fast forwarding this video in a little over 7 minutes from now to make things a little quicker and see what the result will be. Let's see what we get. And again guys, this is called the Karls Roulette software prediction system. Let's see what number we got. 29. That's a loss. So now I put that in the software system. It's telling me to place a bet on 24 and 19 with the neighbor numbers of 3. I'm going to double up here on the 24 and 19 neighbor numbers as well as the 0. I'm putting 30 cents, 2 Qs on the 24-19 neighbor numbers, and 3 Qs, 71 cents on the 0, because the 0 is your hero. You never know what comes up. Total bet, $4.06. Hopefully we'll get a win here. And guys, we will be adding a unit after every loss, okay? Might double from time to time, maybe triple, but most of the time adding a unit. Let's see what number comes up. 18, that's a loss. So now I'm going to go and insert that in the software. It says 5 and 15 with the neighbor numbers of 3. That's what I'm doing. As well, of course, as the 0. I'm adding 3 Qs to the 5 and 15 with its neighbor numbers, and that is about 43 cents each. And I'm adding about 6 Qs on the 0, which is 81 cents. Total bet, $5.89. Guys, I hope you're enjoying this exclusive video testing out the Karls Roulette software prediction system, which costs about $100 a month. You can cancel anytime. There's really no commitment. Mostly done through crypto. At the end of this video, I'll give you my review and my impressions of it. Alright, 8 came out. That's $14.13 win. I'm going to insert the winning number 8, and it's telling me to bet 2 and 31 along with the neighbor numbers of 3 on each number. And as you can see, I'm betting 1 Q and 3 Qs on 0. 1 Q is 14 cents and 0 has a total bet of 43 cents. I'm always backing up the 0, guys, because you never know when it comes out. Total bet of $2.22. Let's see if we can get a win on this spin. And as you can see at the bottom, the numbers, 8 is a hot number, but unfortunately this software does not recognize hot numbers, and that's one of the drawbacks. 9 is the winning number, so we win $5. And now the software is telling us to bet 23 and 0 with the neighbor numbers of 3. I'm placing 43 cents on the 23 with 0 and its neighbor numbers of 3. And on the 0 itself, I'm going to take a little bit more risk. I'm putting $1.30 on the 0, which is 10 Qs. And why, guys? Because the roulette prediction software is saying 23 and 0 are the possible numbers along with its neighbor numbers that could come out. Total bet is $4.06 on this very spin. Let's see what we get on this next spin. And it looks like almost a 0, guys. 32 is the win. All right, let's see what the prediction software says. We lost on that last spin, but now it's telling us that 27 and 22 with the neighbor numbers of 3. I'm going to press up with 5 Qs each number. That's 71 cents. And then on 0, I'm going to go up to 10 Qs, which is $1.30. So hopefully we can get a win here. This is going to be a total bet of $9.54. As you can see, I'm pressing up a little bit, taking a little bit more risk. Hopefully the software will be right. Again, no software can predict every single winning number, and anybody who claims that is a fraud, okay? All right, guys, here we go. 2 is a winning number, but it's a loss for us. Now I'm going to press up even more. It's telling me to bet 8 and 12 with the neighbor numbers of 3. I'm betting 10 Qs on the 8 and 12 along with the neighbor numbers, $1.30 each. On the 0, I'm going to press up to 30 Qs, which is $3.92 for a total bet of $22.22, guys. And this is why you have to have the bankroll. My bankroll is down to less than 800 Qs now, which is a little over $500. Guys, a reminder that I'll be fast forwarding the video in the next few minutes. Let's see what the winning number is. And that's a 35. That's a win for us, $47. So it breaks the 3-spin losing streak that the software had. I insert the 35 in the software and it's telling me that we got to bet 20 and 25 with the neighbor numbers of 3. So I'm going to bet 2 Qs on the 20 and 25 with its neighbor numbers. That's 30-cent bet. And on the 0, I'm going to stay with $1.30, 10 Qs to get profit. It's $4.87 total bet. Let's see what we get on this spin. Again, guys, it's one of these things where the software can be on a roll or it could be on a losing streak, either one. All right, 30 came up and that's a loss. So now the software is telling me to bet 21 along with 14 and its neighbor numbers. I want to add an extra unit to the 21 and the 14 along with its neighbor numbers. So I'm going to click on 3 Qs for each. Oh, I went a little over. 3 Qs for 21 and 14 along with its neighbor numbers, 43-cent bet, and $1.30 on the 0, which is 10 Qs. It's a total bet of $6.79, and hopefully we get a win on this next spin. Guys, we will be fast forwarding this video in about a minute and a half or so. Let's see what the winning number is. It is a 4. All right, that is a 4. Yes, and that's a win. That's $14.13. I input the winning number 4 on the software. It's telling me to bet 7 and 11 along with its neighbor numbers. I'm going to add 2 Qs on each of those numbers, which is 30 cents, and 10 Qs on the 0, which is $1.30 for a total bet of $4.96, guys. And as you can see, we are doing okay. We're about 1,128 Qs, so we're kind of in profit right now. Let's see what we get on this winning spin. We are just seconds away from fast forwarding the video, guys, and we'll see you on the other side. And it's 0. There it is, guys. 0. $47.03 win. I told you, the 0 is your hero. Bankroll is now $194. Guys, we're gonna fast forward this video, and I will see you on the other side. Alright guys, you saw the zero come out before we fast forwarded the video. As I told you, the zero is your hero. It'll come out when you least expect it. 22 is the winning number. It's a loss for us. Now the software is telling us to bet 32 and 10 along with the neighbor numbers of 3 on each side. I'm going to put 10 Qs on each of those numbers, which is $1.30, and then 56 Qs on 0, which is $7.31 bet on the 0, which is a total bet of $24.27. We've lost 2 in a row. Let's see if we can get a win here. Guys, like I told you, the 0 will come out when you least expect it. I'm pressing up a little bit on this spin to get a little bit more profit, as I'm down to below 1,000 Qs. I started at 1,009 if you remember. All right, 36 was the winning number. It's a loss for us, 3 in a row. Now I'm gonna really press by placing a 20-cent Q bet on the 19 and 1 along with its 3 neighbor numbers. 20-cent Q bet is $3.92 bet. And of course on the 0, I'm gonna put 40 Qs, which is $5.22. And that's a total of $39.14. Guys, if we get a win here, we're gonna stop the video because this has been going up and down, up and down. If you saw the fast forwarding of the video earlier, you would notice I went way down and came back up. Let's see what the winning number is going to be on this spin. And that is a 14. Yes, 14. And that's $93.94, guys. That takes my bankroll to $183 total. That's a profit of $51. Originally, I started with $70 before I started recording this video. So in reality, guys, getting to 183, basically that's $113 profit. So that means that the $100 I spent on this software, I got it back, plus a little bit profit of $13. As you see at the bottom left-hand corner, I finished at 1,403 Qs with 77 cents. And the 0 came up, guys, and it's a perfect segue to talk about the drawbacks of this software system. The 0 factor is number 1. As you can see, 0 has come out twice in the last 10-13 spins, but it also doesn't take into consideration the neighbor numbers like 21, 29, 4, as you see there, 26, 4 again, 35, 2, 32, all neighbor numbers of 0, which is a main factor when using this software, like other software, prediction softwares. The other factor, the hot numbers. Guys, when a hot number comes out 2 times in the last 10-13 spins like 0, you gotta consider it. This software doesn't. So for example, 0 came out in the twice in the last 10-13 spins. You got 22, you got 4 again twice in the last 10-13 spins. These hot numbers are not taken in consideration, and that is another failure, another drawback of these prediction softwares. They need to make sure that any hot numbers are being played. And again, it could cost you your bankroll if you don't play them. In future video, you will see what I'm talking about. The third factor on this software system is recognizing patterns. It could be a pattern. Oh, there is 32 that came out. Again, a hot number now, as you see. The patterns I'm talking about is, for example, the neighbor numbers. Maybe a certain set of neighbors are coming up constantly. It doesn't recognize that, which could be critical to your bankroll. Speaking of bankrolls, we recommend, guys, to use or start with a high bankroll, $500, $600 and up. The reason, you will have losses. Those are guaranteed. With this software system, I experienced roughly no more than 6 in a row, but I remember when I was practicing, I did experience a little bit more. Now, what about the next drawback? $100 a month through crypto. Karl does not use MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Discover, and even though I got my $100 back today in this video, I made an extra $13 profit. I had to stop because it was going up and down, and I didn't want to risk going down in my bankroll that you see in the bottom left-hand corner. I started at 1,009 Qs, and I finished at 1,403 Qs with 77 cents. Now, guys, even though you have to pay through crypto, I can assure you, Karl will give you access to the site as you see my videos exposing scammers like Dark Blaze and all the others. This guy does give you access to your software. He does, okay? But for $100, I think it's a little bit too steep. If he makes the tweaks, it will definitely work. I can see paying $100. Right now, it's only worth $50 to $60 a month at most, and that's even on the high end. But you will get access to the software. I assure you 100% it's not a scam, and you never know, you might make some money out of it. Now let's talk about the pluses, because there's plenty of pluses. Number one, does it help you win? The answer is yes, but it depends on number 3, which we'll get to in a minute or so. It does help you win, guys. And you'll see you go on a winning streak, and before you know it, you're kind of addicted, but it will go into a losing streak, which brings me to number 2. How much of this software does it predict the winning numbers? Right now, Karl says 95%. I say 50 to 70% from my experience using this software. Why? Because it does go on losing streaks. Now, I've had the most, I would say on the average, 6 in a row. I've seen like 10. To be honest, once in a blue moon, I see like 10 in a row. It'll be completely off. But why, guys? Well, number 1 and number 2 pluses depends on number 3. What we talked about. It's got great potential. And I hope Karl is listening and watching this video. It's got great potential if he does the tweaks. Because if he does the tweaks, that 50 to 70%, now you can go up to and claim 90, 95%. That would be great if he fixes the zero factor, the neighbor numbers of 0, the hot numbers, recognizing the patterns, the streaks. If he can tweak that, he would be good. So guys, here's my overall review and grade. From a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being great, 1 being really bad, I would say this is about a 4, almost a 4, almost. I would say 3.8. And the reason is, again, going back to the tweaks, going back to what's missing. Am I going to use it? Yes, I'm going to continue using it to see how far I can go. In the next couple of videos, you'll see me play again, like you saw me today, using the system the way it's meant to be used, but making sure the 0 is covered. But in the third video, I'm gonna kind of take it up a couple of notches by not only tweaking with the 0, betting the 0, but the hot numbers as well. All right, so I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.